school. I just had class until 6:40, so now I'm gonna make my dinner. And we need to make lunch for tomorrow because I have work tomorrow. And oh my gosh. Thought we could hang tonight and have a cool chill night in. I did go grocery shopping today, so I think I'm gonna make a chicken noodle soup to take to work tomorrow. It's actually not chicken noodle soup, it's just noodle soup with chicken broth because I didn't want to add chicken to it. Let's get started. Low-key hot in here. What the heck? My olive oil has gone missing. Oh, here it is. Okay, it's not that bad actually. So my olive oil apparently recently spilled. Great. Just got it on there. Can't be good. That smells really strong. Okay, I'm like, I need it. Holy crap. Okay, whatever. Dealing with that later. Okay. That has to sound terrible. I have to pee. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is too stressful. I am too messy for this. I'm just too chaotic. I'm too chaotic for cooking, let alone cooking two things at once. I need to just accept that maybe I can only make one thing at a time. I can't do this. I'm like too stressed. I'll see you when I'm eating. Like, I'm literally making pasta for dinner, so like, you don't need to see it. It's not groundbreaking. It's not revolutionary. I was just watching my pre-bedtime TV. I did something that I wasn't supposed to do, which is rewatch a show. I made the decision for my New Year's resolution that I wouldn't rewatch anything, like any shows or movies that I'd already seen. And I did fall victim tonight. But that was because I haven't really found a new TV show that I wanted to start. So like if I'm just watching one episode, it's fine. But I'm not allowed to rewatch the whole series or anything. So I did watch an episode of Sex and the City for my pre-bedtime brain treat. But I also just like don't love reading before bed. I like reading in the morning more, so that's why I did that. But in light of my New Year's resolution that I made in January, I wanted to share all of the things that I've watched since making this decision. I tried to write some of them down, but to be honest, I don't remember all of them. So I'm gonna try to go back like and find some more. I feel like this is a lot, but I also feel like there's a high chance like I'm forgetting a few here and there. So starting with classic movies that I had never seen before. Number 1, Weekend at Bernie's. Loved it. Thought it was great. Napoleon Dynamite, 10 out of 10. That one I had tried to watch before, like a couple years ago, and I couldn't get through it. Like I probably made it like 10 minutes in and I was like, I can't. And then I was like, you know what, everybody's raving about it. Like there has to be something. And now I think it's made its way to one that I would chronically rewatch if I was allowed. Roman Holiday I thought was good. I don't know. I didn't like love it, but I loved Charade. Loved it. Roman Holiday I just felt like was like very slow to start. I don't know. But I love Charade. Everything about Charade. 13 going on 30. this was another one I'd started to watch before and I just couldn't get into it, and then loved it. 16 Candles. This one is like such a classic rom-com, and rom-coms are like my favorite genre of movie, so I should have seen it. This movie, definitely like it. I can see why it's a classic. I think if you look at it from a modern lens, you actually would hate it and would take it off the internet. There's just so much stuff that you're like, wow, when was this made? Like, it had to be like the 70s or 80s. I mean, the 80s, 1980s. Yeah, it's like very clearly from 1984. Yeah, take that as you will. I mean, you can watch it yourself. Okay, moving on to documentaries that I watched. I watched the Pam Anderson documentary, not Pam and Tommy. I watched like just her documentary. So good, and I'm refusing to watch Pam and Tommy because like you'll see why if you watch the documentary. Like, love her. She is an angel. Genuinely, I think she's like such a beautiful person inside and out. It made me love her so much more, and you should definitely watch it. And then this one was less like exciting, but I watched the WeWork documentary. That was like for my own research purposes, very interesting. If you find like that sort of like cult mentality just like to be very interesting and give you like understanding a weird phenomenon, it's really interesting. And then back to my regular, more modern movies. I watched 500 Days of Summer, really liked it. I mean, I honestly don't have any that oh wait, the next one I didn't love. Okay, there we go. Okay, I watched Knocked Up. It wasn't that it was bad, it just like, I don't know, one-time watch. Set It Up, also probably a one-time watch. It was good, it was cute. It's like a Netflix one. I saw Anyone But You in theaters, and then I did watch it again one more time, but I think it's very poorly written. Like, I don't find the writing to be believable. However, I'm a rom-com lover, and like, you put any rom-com in front of my face, like, I'll find something to like about it. Players, I believe that's another Netflix one. It was good, you know, like, these are all rom-coms. Well, the next ones aren't rom-coms, so this is the last rom-com. But one-time watch, I've seen it. I'm not going to recommend it to anybody, but I liked the two main actors, so I was like, sure, why not? Like, they're actors that I've watched them in other stuff, and so I had fun. I think there actually was like times that I laughed out loud, if that helps. Okay, I watched Neighbors and Neighbors 2. Fabulous films. Like, no, I actually can't believe it took me so long to watch it. Oh, Knocked Up is also a Seth Rogen film. And it was him and Katherine Heigl. How do you say her last name? Katherine Heigl? Why does that not sound right? That's who I'm talking about. Katherine Heigl? I don't know. Well, anyways, Knocked Up is like Katherine Heigl, and Seth Rogen. And obviously, she gets knocked up. And then they like go through the pregnancy together. It's not that I didn't like it, it just like, I don't know. It didn't make like my favorite movies. And then Dumb Money, I watched, really good. I really liked that movie. It was super, like, it's based on a true story, which I always love. So yeah, it was like, it's the GameStop story, if you don't know about like everything that went down with the GameStop stock, but very interesting. Seth Rogen is also in that. Apparently that's been my calling. But I also have one other movie, but I'm gatekeeping it because I think it's like the best movie ever in the world, and I'm only sharing it with a few people who are my close friends and family. And if you have my number, you can ask me, text me, and I'll tell you. Maybe. But if not, I'm literally not telling you because I'm gatekeeping it, and I don't want the world to know about this movie. It's mine. Those were like all the movies that I can remember. I feel like there were more, but that's all I got right now. So then moving on to shows. I started and completed successfully The Mindy Project, and I loved it. That is like, I haven't found like a good sitcom in a while that like would be a part of my prominent rotation, and that one is so good. Mindy Kaling is just so funny, and like the characters, they're just so wacky. It's so entertaining, and like not stressful, and that's what I look for in the show. This next one was kind of a bust, which I feel like we needed a bust, and I hate to hate on anybody's work of art or anybody's project, whatever, and that's why I didn't really want to say anything about any of the movies. However, this show was extremely upsetting to me because it was awful, and I stuck with it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna watch it. Like, there was a love interest, like, and it's like a little will they, won't they, and I'm like, I'm gonna follow along to see if they will or they won't. And then they canceled the show, clearly because it was so bad. So like, that's why I feel like I can say it was bad, because like I wasn't the first person to say that. So yeah, I followed along. I put myself through 2 seasons of the show just to find out that it was indeed canceled, and that was How I Met Your Father. I watched How I Met Your Mother, one of my favorite shows, a classic rewatch for me, seen it a lot, and so I was like, I have to watch it. It had so much potential, like, love Hilary Duff, Josh Peck was in it, not saying that that means it should be a great production, just listing facts, but the OG cast members were popping in. There's a little bit of Barney, a little bit of Robin. I was like, this is awesome when they were in it. Other than that, pretty much a doozy. You know what? I can't even lie. I kind of got into it. Like, I just like hate to hate stuff, and so like, I'm just gonna say everything gets a 10. This isn't recommendations. These are just facts, because I don't think I can recommend anything because I'm not critical, and I won't be critical. I'll just be like, loved it, so good. So just take this as you will. This is just me telling you everything that I've watched. Then I've watched How I Met Your... Nope, I already said that. Then I watched Abbott Elementary, and Abbott Elementary comes out every Wednesday night, except there wasn't one this past Wednesday, and I'm honestly pressed about it. I need to see when the next episode comes out. Oh my gosh, yes, there's a new episode. Sweet. There was one on this past Wednesday, there was one the week before. Okay, so I've also been watching that. Love that show. I think it's so funny. It's like very Office vibes if you like The Office. A little bit less like dry than The Office, and like a little bit more Modern Family. I get, but like not like Modern Family in the setup, just like in the humor and the stuff that happened. Anyways, then I have 2 shows that I started and didn't finish, and Gilmore Girls is the first one. I made it through 2 seasons. I find Rory to be absolutely unbearable, and I think the show itself, great, fantastic. That girl could not push my buttons more. So I will not be continuing, and like maybe one day I'll go back like in the fall, because everybody says you have to watch it in the fall for some reason, but I honestly have absolutely 0 desire to ever hang out with her again. She is insufferable, to say the least. And the thing is, I'm being like so hard on her right now. She's just a girl. She's just a fake girl. But everybody says that she like gets more irritating as it goes on, and so they were like, if you're irritated with her at season 2, you're gonna hate her later. So like, there's no reason for me to like spread hate like that. So I'm just gonna stop myself while I'm ahead. Then I started watching The OC. Okay, that one I need to like actually reattempt, because I made it maybe 5 minutes in. Maybe 10. I made it maybe 15 minutes in. I wasn't having fun in the first episode. Like, oh wait, there's a 3rd show I have to add to this list of started but didn't finish, is Baywatch. Baywatch, I thought it was fun in the sun. I thought it was Pamela Anderson running on the beach having fun and like flirting with boys, and like that was my idea of a good show. Please tell me why people had to die in this show. Like, why are people actually drowning? Why was there like stalker in the first episode? Did not feel passionately about that. I felt very passionate that I wanted to watch people have fun in the sun living in California. I did not feel passionate about anything that even slightly increased my blood pressure. So I don't think I'll be watching that, because there's no need. There's absolutely no need. Alright guys, I'm so tired. I'm going to bed. Those are my that's what I've watched on TV. I can't even say those are my recommendations because it's legit not. It's just what I've watched since I've made my pledge to stop rewatching. So if you have any recommendations, you should let me know. And they better be funny, and they better not make me get nervous at all. And I better feel like there is no evil in this world and all is good and well. And that's the way that I want to feel when I'm watching TV. So thank you. If you have anything, comment it below. Okay, time to go to bed. I'm so tired.